Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. In yesterday's video, we did extremely well, ending at a 5-1, even though one of those was like a quick DC that didn't really count, but at the same time, still gave us points, and we walked away with a free W. Yay me. Anyways, let's get into our matches and see how we do today. Okay, we got Gyarados, Volcarona, Chien-Pao, Fluttermane, Garchomp, and Incineroar. Now, you guys are gonna notice, I'm currently using Team A, and I'll explain why that is a little later. I thought I could use Team B, but it's currently locked, so it's a good indication why this is. Anyway, so we're gonna continue on with the notion that this is what we're gonna be playing with today. We'll walk in with Tornadus, and I kind of want to walk in with Golden Goat, but I don't think that's the best bet. Roaring Moon, Ogerpon, and I'm kind of thinking Raging Bolt, but he's gonna be really weak to Fluttermane. So if Fluttermane doesn't go down for whatever reason, I'm gonna be stuck. But I do have to worry about Chien-Pao. We're gonna go with Golden Go instead. Like, yeah, Golden Go is weak against Incineroar as well as Garchomp. If I play my cards right, I should be able to come out unscathed for the most part. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna feel weird playing with Tailwind. It's gonna be really, really interesting. Let's see if I still got Incineroar, Chien-Pao. So it is gonna hurt the Roaring Moon a little bit, but not as much as I think. Because we're going to get hit with the Intimidate, which is totally fine, but now our speed gets a boost instead of our attack. So we go down one stage, but our booster energy activates after that, and now we get a double dose in speed, which is fantastic. And let's see, what do we want to do here? I think Protect might be the best one, but I think Incineroar is going to fake out Raging Bolt. So I kind of want to go in with the Tailwind so I get double speed. And we're going to go ahead and just Protect. Because I think one of them is going to go into that slot, but I think the other is going to go into Tornadus. I could have double protected here just to kind of get rid of the fake out pressure, but we'll see. I do want to get the boost in speed with... Oh, fake out when it's Tornadus. That's a terrible call. Covert Cloak, baby. Let's go. Nice spinner. That's going to go in Tornadus. That's going to knock him out. Which I'm not too sad about, honestly. Because now we could bring on our Ogerpon. And so now Ogerpon can have lots of fun. Like Horn Leeching, not Horn Leeching, but hitting that guy. And I kind of want to hit... You know what? We could double into the Chien-Pao. No, we're not. We're not going to do that. Chien-Pao isn't protected yet. We're going to Acrobatics instead. We're not going to Terra. We're going to regular Acrobatics. A lot of damage. Ivy Cudgel. Right into the Incineroar. It's going to knock him out. Spinner. Goes into the Raging Roaring Moon. And I thought he actually would survive that. But I guess with the 25% down in defense, it would be the call there. Maybe swapping out would have been better. I didn't think that thoroughly. That's okay. We're coming in with Golden Go, and Golden Go is stronger than Chien-Pao, especially after I Terra. Out comes Volcarona. So we're just going to go right into that slot, and I'm just going to go ahead and Shadow Ball? Nope. Yeah, we'll make it rain. Chien-Pao needs to get off the field. Chien-Pao needs to get off the field, and I think I'm gonna knock out the Volcarona with both these attacks. But I just want to make sure they don't get knocked out by the Sucker Punch. Volcarona protects. Cool. What about Chien-Pao? Sucker Punch. Saw that happening. Ivy Cudgel is gonna fail. But here comes to make it rain. This is gonna even us up 2-2. But I have Tailwind still. I think I have it for one more turn. Flutter Mane. Booster energy is activated. Are you special? Yep, special attack. Okay. So it's 2-2. Tailwind's up for one more turn. I'm just gonna go ahead and knock out the Volcarona. And I'm at -1. You know what? The Volcarona might be not too bad to do it. So we'll double into the Flutter Mane, but we'll Cudgel goes right into the Flutter Mane, knocks it out. The Flutter Mane was the one that I was worried about the most in that exchange, just because of the fact of I don't know what like effective typing it would be. Bug Buzz is gonna go right into the Ogerpon. Does knock it out. That's unfortunate. Ah, Life Orb. Gotcha. Tailwind's gone. Let's go ahead and Shadow Ball. I want to see who's faster. They Terra. And it is Fire. Okay. They're thinking I'm Spect. Heat Wave, so they are faster. Oh, and unfortunately, okay. So it was a misplay. I should have taken down Volcarona, but at the same time, I didn't want to keep Flutter Mane up in the event that that was Spect. Like, yeah, that one's Life Orbed, but it could have went either way in our case. I don't think I had like a lot of options. I definitely misplayed with Roaring Moon though. There to not knocking out. I misplayed there with the Roaring Moon, and then I misplayed again when I decided to knock out Flutter Mane instead of Volcarona. That's where I misplayed there. Anyways, let's move on. So guys, when I was talking about like, here you go, team 2, it's like a team that I'm using. Currently locked because it's participating in an official competition. For some reason, I had it in my head that I could still use the team. I just can't make any changes. I believe I was told that I could still use the team on the online ladder. Apparently I can't. So I had submitted this team for the new online competition number 3. And yeah, that's what I was hoping to use. So I can't. So we're stuck with team 1 for now. That's why. Okay, we got Urshifu, Incineroar, Raging Bolt, Rillaboom, Chien-Pao, and Landorus Eye. So we're going to bring in our own Tornadus. Actually, I don't think we have to anymore. We do have to worry about Incineroar kind of taking us down a peg with our attack. But I think if we go Tornadus, Golden Go, Roaring Moon, and Ogerpon. So we go like, instead of Golden Go being like the last person we bring in him in second. That way if Incineroar comes out, then we don't have to worry about it. I will have to use my Terra right away, which is unfortunate. But if we plan on them bringing out Incineroar, this should be a good compromising counter to it. Can't read those. Qian Pao and Urshifu, which is water. So that's good to know. It's water. I don't have to really worry about that. I do have to worry about Sucker Punch. So Make It Rain would do a lot of damage to Qian Pao, but not necessarily to Urshifu. I think I'm gonna go with the Nasty Plot just to kind of get a double setup here. Because like Urshifu really puts a lot of pressure on Tornadus and not necessarily Golden Go. He can't like close combat. Like this is not gonna get the KO, which is fortunate for us. But the double into that slot with the Qian Pao would do it. Icicle Crash goes into the Tornadus, which is great. Great for us. Wish the camera would go down a little bit just so I could see my man Golden Go. Let's bring in the Ogre Pond for the Horn Leech. Horn Leech on Urshifu. And I'm going to protect on Golden Go because I'm fearing the Sucker Punch is going to come out. And I don't want to use my Terra yet. I don't think it's the best option. Withdrew Urshifu. Out comes Incineroar. Raging Bolt. Gotcha. Gonna protect. Yep, there's the Sucker Punch. Not very effective. Ah, 2 Life Orb sets. Or I'm sorry, leftover sets. Neat. We're gonna follow me, and I'm going to Make It Rain, which may or may not knock out Qian Pao. Most likely we'll have Sash. Hey, look at me, I'm over here. Yeah, Sucker Punch. Thunderclap's probably gonna come. Nope, no Thunderclap. Oh! Survive because of the Sash. Snarl. Calm Mind. Gotcha. It's a +1. Okay, so what's the best option here? What's the best option here? I could... You know what? We'll go... I'm going to Horn Leech into Qian Pao, and I'm going to protect. Because again, I'm worried about the Sucker Punch, and I'm also worried about Raging Bolt just randomly attacking. Yep, there's that. I'm running out of Tailwind turns, though. I believe this is the last one. Qian Pao goes down, but it now brings up their third or the fourth. Dragon Pulse into Ogerpon survives. Okay, Tailwind's gone. Which isn't that big of a deal. I've got 2 Pokemon that can activate it. Urshifu now comes out. My Ogerpon doesn't outspeed. I'm gonna follow me. And I'm gonna Shadow Ball. Be good to Shadow Ball. Let's Nasty Plot again. Get a +3. Ogerpon's probably gonna go down here regardless unless Urshifu does something else. Thunderclap's gonna fail. U-turn. Which again, I first saw, right? Like it wasn't gonna be that hard to figure out. Who's your 4th? Who's your 4th? Please bring out Incineroar now. That would make things so much easier. Can't read that. Landorus. Okay. So we're gonna go up by 2. Gonna go up by a lot. Bring in Roaring Moon. Activate our own booster energy. Just the best option. Let's do that. Acrobatics into Landorus. It's gonna really put a tight spot into Golden Go, but with this Terra going into Roaring Moon, we could survive just a little bit more. I'm just having a hard time dealing with Raging Bolt. Protect. Thunderclap's gonna fail because it went on to the Golden Go. Acrobatics. Terrifying. Oh, and Landorus doesn't get the KO. Sludge Bomb. See if this does it. Thunderclap's gonna fail because you targeted it into... Oh, the Roaring Moon. He does Tailwind instead. So now I outspeed Landorus. Make it rain. Not for the double, but it does hurt all the same. Okay. I'm at +2. Here comes Urshifu. Let's hit into this Raging Bolt. See if I can knock it out. They're gonna Terra. It's probably gonna go to the Urshifu. It does. Steel. Okay. It's not a bad call. Protect. Thunderclap's gonna fail again. Shadow Ball. Down goes Raging Bolt. Searching Strikes goes into Golden Go. I think we survive. Yes, we will. Yeah, we will live. Barely, but we will live. Okay, now we'll just knock off and Shadow Ball. So I want to say outspeed. Oh yeah, definitely. Now that Scarf's gone. Not a bad combo with the Urshifu. Thank goodness I decided to do like the 2+ for Nasty Plot. If I didn't do that and made it to a +3 and then tried to do like the double KO, I probably would have been in like a worse spot. But I'm glad Tornadus was able to get a lot of stuff done. I kind of want to see what would happen if I change the EVs around. And I'll probably have to have a conversation about this in an upcoming episode for the podcast about how stats work in this game, just because like when I'm calcing like on a lot of damage calcs, it seems that every time that I go up in any of the defenses to like negate damage, it goes into a different stat. Like it says like HP divided by this stat, and that's how damage works. I find it that I negate the amount of damage that I receive by just increasing HP than the defenses. Because if I just increase the defenses, then I save like a small percent every single time. Like the first time's like 4%, then it's like 2%, and then 1.5 and stuff like that. It's weird. So I would love to hear what you guys think down in the comments down below, because I'm not sure myself how it's going to work, but it's definitely opened my eyes to a couple of possibilities of how I train my guys from here on out. So yeah, anyways, let's move on. All right, Chien Pao, Fire Ogerpon, Fluttermane, Rillaboom, Annihilate, and Blastoise. Okay. How would I get rid of... Like, I think Fluttermane's definitely going to be in there for sure. I don't exactly know what Blastoise is going to do. I think they have Fake Out, which is dope. Annihilate is going to be definitely a problem, for sure. But I think it's Ghost Fighting, which means Dark attacks may not affect it as much. Because I think Fighting is strong against Dark. Interesting. We might have to use Roaring Moon for that matchup specifically. Let's go ahead and bring in Tornadus, Roaring Moon, Ferrograph for like the possible moves that they're going to use, and then Ogerpon. We'll leave Golden Go and Raging Bolt in the back. As much as I love Raging Bolt, there's a lot of matchups that I find that he's not really good against. And since a lot of people are bringing Chien Pao now, which is dope, by the way. Like, I love that. I love the fact that people are bringing Chien Pao is one of my favorite ice types. But I think this is going to be like the best way that I can deal with this. So we have Fluttermane and Ogerpon versus Tornadus and Roaring Moon. So we're going to go ahead and get started off with the Tailwind, and then I kind of want to hold off. You know, well, I want Tailwind up. That is 100% for sure. I think I'm going to protect on Roaring Moon because I don't know what's going to happen. The waits through the Fluttermane, which is totally fine. Out comes Chien Pao. I can't read that. No, Annihilate. Okay. Terra goes over to the Ogerpon. So I baited the Terra, but they get a +1 to their attack, which is monstrous. Absolutely monstrous. thing is, though, that if Tornadus gets knocked out, for whatever reason, my Ogerpon's going to come in and it's just going to wreck that thing's face. It's not going to be able to really do anything because I'm going to outspeed it regardless of what it does. So that's fun. Ivy Cudgel goes into the Tornadus. Oh, that's terrible. Yep, that's a one-hit KO. And that's it's terrible for them. Because now my Water Ogerpon comes in and kind of likes to have fun. And I'm not going to use my Terra. At least not on Ogerpon. Not yet. We will use it on Annihilate. Or Roar and Moon. And I'm going to go ahead and Acrobatics into the Annihilate to knock it out. I don't recall an Urshifu being in this lineup. I'll have to check after this turn. But I've got 3 turns of Tailwind to kind of get my point across. Spiky Shield, which is totally cool. Foresaw that happening. Acrobatics, which is going to go right into Annihilate, which is going to knock it out. Ivy Cudgel. I'm just going to get hit for a little bit. Oh no, it doesn't take any of the damage. Dope. Out comes Rillaboom. Grassy Surge. Now it does have Fake Out, so I'm going to have to deal with that real quick. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and just do a double protect. It's going to give Ogerpon another turn to live, but at least avoid any and all fake outs from Rillaboom, because I'm not sure what the target's going to be. I want to say that it would be the Ogerpon, but it could have easily gone to... Oh, Grassy Glide. Okay. Yeah, I get hurt. I have Cudgel. Yeah, that's not going to hurt at all. So now we'll bring in Fergaraf. And I'm going to Acrobatics into Rillaboom. This is going to knock it out. Because now I'm going to prevent, you know, Grassy Glide. Spiky Shield. Foresaw that happening. No, can't use it. Acrobatics. Right into the Rillaboom. Knocks it right out. Now, I'm going to force Fluttermane to come right back out. Tailwind's gone. I don't want to activate Trick Room, although it would be really beneficial to. Let's do Nasty Plot. And I'm going to Protect. Protecting the Roaring Moon seems like a good idea for me. Power Gem. Woo! Horn Leech. Ooh! Roxas Citrus Berry. Nasty Plot. Gonna heal up just a little bit. What should the move be? Protect. Maybe Swap? No, because if they double into that slot, I'm kind of screwed. Let's do it. Acrobatics. Protect. Power Gem. Not enough to get the KO. Pretty close though. Acrobatics. Right into the Flutter Mane. Just get the KO. And Horn Leech goes into the protected Farigiraf. And you know what? Let's swap to the Ogerpon now. And I'm just gonna protect here. You're thinking that's like a really good slot to like get some free HP, and I'm saying no. But if you use Spiky Shield here, oh, Ivy Cudgel. Okay, so the next turn is when I can get like a lot of stuff done. Grass disappeared. Follow me. Tailwind. Yep, saw that. Okay. Activate the Tailwind, so now that I'm definitely faster. Let's go ahead and Ivy Cudgel and Acrobatics. Battle was canceled. Nice playthrough. I wasn't 100% sure that my Farigiraf was gonna live with the Ogerpon's attack. If it was Ivy Cudgel, no. But Horn Leech? Yeah. Absolutely. Even though it had like the +1, but it also had like the Grassy Surge like helping it out as well, it was still not a stab. So it was just a 1 bonus and not a 1.5. I think stab's 1.5. Might be 1.2. You guys will have to let me know. I think stab's 1.5. Let me see real quick. What is the stab bonus in Pokemon? Okay, it's an acronym for same type attack bonus. It just means the uses a move, same type of its own, power is boosted by 1.5. Okay, so that's what that means. So yeah, it's a 1.5. So because they teared fire, it was not a 1.5. It was just a basic 1. So there's that. Anyway, let's move on. All right, we got Farigiraf, Metagross, Wu Chen, okay, the Donzo, Incineroar, and Ursaluna. So this is a Trick Room team that I will need to have Farigiraf be definitely a part of. There's only one Pokemon on this list that I know of that uses Trick Room, which is Farigiraf. Incineroar can come out and start ruining people's days 100%. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with the Roaring Moon. And let's say, because I don't want to bring Tornadus too, right? I don't want that to be the combo. Could bring in Farigiraf and Ogerpon, but I need to be able to knock out theirs. I don't even know if it's going to be out first. Let's do that. Let's bring in Roaring Moon and Farigiraf, Ogerpon, and Raging Bolt. That way we have a chance to deal to go up against Donzo, Incineroar, as well as Ursaluna. And it's Blood Moon. I'm not sure if I said that yet. It's Blood Moon or Ursaluna. But I need to be able to be effective against half their team. And with Ogerpon, we can absorb some of the water attacks. Incineroar, Farigiraf. Okay. So this is going to be really, really hard for them. Let's go ahead and get that. And I'm just going to go ahead and nasty plot my way. Because they can't fake out, because they can't stop me. And I'm going to reverse Trick Room next turn if they try to activate it. Protect. Good call. Nasty plot. Guardian shot. Who are you gonna bring? Who are you gonna be releasing? Probably Metagross? Nope. I have anti-priority right now. Oh, it is. Interesting. We're gonna protect. As right now, the only fastest Pokemon on the field is my Roaring Moon, but they have to play this out really, really carefully. Because if they're not careful, I am definitely going to overwrite whatever they're trying to do. And I have every reason to. So I am -2 attack. So I have to keep that in mind. So maybe the stab bonus is going to help me out here. My turn to protect. You can't use Bullet Punch. Is this going to get the KO? It's not. It's not even close. But I am going to ignore the body press. We're going to swap out to now bring out Raging Bolt. And I'm going to activate Trick Room to turn it off. I mean, I could attack into Burgraff and be fine. I just want to make sure I get off that -2. Hyper Voice. As a throat spray. Iron Defense for more body presses. We're going to turn that right back off. We'll go ahead and Snarl and protect. It's a very interesting mind game that we're playing right now. Although I have a Trick Room team, it didn't function as well as this was. Maybe my Trick Room users that I selected were just terrible. Because this is kind of mind-boggling. Now can Snarl. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but it's just going to lower down what they can do. Weakness policy? Yes. Alright, that's dope. Body press. That's still a lot of damage. Hyper Voice doesn't do anything to my protected Burgraff. It's gonna hit Raging Bolt quite a bit. And we're gonna knock out their Burgraff. That way we don't have to worry about them turning on Trick Room and I could just play like normal. Okay, never mind. Never mind, that's not what we're doing. Snarl, not gonna do anything to their Burgraff, but it is gonna do something to the Metagross. Oh! Oh, that was a crit too, wow. It's like bangs. Nice try. Psychic. Now, if I would have went over to the Metagross, it would have been great. But no, I didn't, because I didn't get that far. We'll bring in Ogerpon now. Should be pretty set forward. I should be able just to attack just straight across. I should be able to do this. I cudgel into theirs. Their Farigiraf goes down. And I outspeed. Oh, I don't. That was a crit? I mean, it is a +2. Obviously, yeah. Psychic. Are you serious? Are you serious? Then I thought that I attacked before it. Either we have a speed tie or I truly don't have what it is. Okay, so I think we're... Nope, they have one more Pokemon in the back. Okay. We're gonna knock off whatever this thing has, and I'm gonna protect. They still can't fake out. I'm down to my last 2 Pokemon. They can't use any priority moves. I should be fine here. Just gotta play it safe. Play it safe. Go one step at a time. Knock off. Get out of here, Metagross. Get out of here. Parting shot. Okay. Out comes Ursaluna. Let's knock off whatever Ursaluna has. +2 special attack. Let's psychic that slot too. They're gonna Terra. Probably their Ursaluna. Yep. Terra normal. Pretty standard so far. What set are you? Knock off. Takes off the life orb. Okay. Psychic. Oh! That was a lot of damage. Please be the... Yes. Probably gotta take down my Roaring Moon though. Yeah, it is. Okay. They barely won this. Just barely won this. I thought I was faster than the Metagross. If I realized I wasn't, I would have taken down Metagross first and not their Farigiraf. But I almost knocked down that Ursaluna all by myself. But yeah, game's over. I'm not going to worry about it. I could knock down one of their Pokemon and then they can have like one left that does knock off, which might work well in our standing. I'm not 100% sure how that works. I think it just goes off of wins and losses, and that's how resistances are created. Maybe, I don't know. Again, you guys can let me know down in the comments down below. I have a lot of things you can let me know. That's dope. Like having questions like that. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, so we've got Articuno, Alolan Ninetales, Hisuian Arcanine, Urshifu, Regieleki, and Qianpao. Okay. How do I deal with this combo? How would I deal with this? I think walking in with like Tornadus and like Golden Go might be what I want. Ogerpon, and do I have to worry about priority? I don't think so. Extreme Speed could come out from Hisuian Arcanine, but I don't think anyone's using that as much. I think everyone shifted over to Entei to do that now. I mean, dodging Sucker Punches would be beneficial, but what am I dodging if I bring Farigiraf? I think Farigiraf might be the safest bet. We'll bring in Roaring Moon. While I think Fergraph is going to be like this, would be the safest bet because it is a normal psychic type. It might just be a flat out psychic type. I'm not 100% sure. But with the one of the main attackers being Articuno, both my dragons are very, very affected by that. And just something I want to try to avoid. But we have Qianpao and Regieleki. So 2 Pokemon that do not like Tornadus whatsoever. But activate Tailwind. If I do that, let's Nasty Plot instead. Because I resist both of those typings except for Sucker Punch. Taunt. Oh, that's neat. Zap Cannon. That fails. Wow, you're still faster than Tailwind? Neat. Yeah, we'll just double into it now. Both of you still faster than... I mean, I activated Tailwind. And both of you is still faster than Golden Go? With your Qianpao. Okay. Brings out Ninetales. Snow Warning. Weak Wind Storm. Misses Regieleki, but it is going to hit the Ninetales. Thunderbolt hits the Tornadus, knocks him out. Okay, your Life Orb. Make it rain. Still not KO. Oh, well, it's resisted. Ninetales goes down. Now we'll bring out Roaring Moon. Brings out Articuno. Pop the Photosynthesis or Booster Energy. Snow. I have Tailwind for 2 more turns. You have +1. Let's do that. Out comes Cetera. To Articuno, it's going to change him to Ice. Yep. So the Ice, or the Snow, raises defense, presumably by 1 stage. Knockoff to take down the Specs. So now he's not going to do a ton of damage. Thunderbolt into Golden Go. Not enough to get the KO. Paralyzed, are you serious? Oh, here comes the Blizzard, which is going to totally ruin all of my plans. Oh no! Make It Rain still comes through. Even through Paralysis. I'm surprised Articuno didn't move before Golden Go. He was paralyzed. His speed was half. I mean, Tailwind is still in effect. But Qianpao and Regieleki were able to go and... Oh, I know Regieleki. 100% I know Regieleki. Dude starts at 220. Like... What's his speed? 117? So doubled that? Yeah. That dude's probably got like 252 speed. Absolutely be a reason why. We're just gonna swap into Ogerpon now. We don't need Golden Go out on the field. 117 times 2. which is 234. Yeah, 234. So Regieleki being faster even under Tailwind is insane to me. Acrobatics. No Sucker Punch. Sacred Sword. Not as effective. Tailwind's gone. Totally okay with that. Acrobatics. And Ivy Cudgel. Battle's canceled. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, I can understand why I would be able to outspeed Articuno. If I'm sitting at 234, there's no way that he's going to be able to hit me. The thing I am questioning though is whether or not Chien Pao was anything. Because at 234, I activated Tailwind and Chien Pao still moved before Golden Go. Did that mean that that was Scarf? Because he caps at 205. Him and Fluttermane have been fighting for speed tiers this entire time. If it's Scarfed, that would put it closer to what Fluttermane is, which is at like 307. But then how was I still able to outspeed him? I think I'm able to outspeed just because of the fact that my Roaring Moon has a higher speed value. What is his speed value? Let's check real quick. Where'd he be, Roaring Moon? Looks like I don't have that team set up, which is unfortunate because I would have really liked to be able to look at those stats. I think he's 252 in speed and attack. So let me go into here. I'm just grabbing Roaring Moon. There we go. Change him to 50 so I get an accurate reading. I have him, I think he's Jolly. I'm going to double check. We'll be right back. Okay, so now we're looking at our boxes and I can clearly see that we are currently set to Jolly for Roaring Moon. His effort values are exactly 252 in attack and speed, bringing him up to like the maximum that he could possibly have. So let's see what his other stats are like. Okay, so he has 4 in HP. Go back down. Okay, so this is what he currently has with his booster energy activated. Well, I should say without. His HP hits at 181. His attack is 191 with 252 attack power. His defense hits 91. His special attack is 67. His special defense is 121, and his speed is 188. That's what he caps out at. So Roaring Moon, if he is not intimidated, gets a +1 to their stuff. Give me a second. Bring up a damage calculator. So we have 4 here, 252 here, 252 here, Jolly, booster energy, so we get the +1 in attack, and we have acrobatics and knockoff. With acrobatics, we get to do 108 to 128 with the +1 because of booster energy. Now, if the +1 is gone, it's 73 to 86. But if we get the +1 to speed, we cap at 282. So without Tailwind, we're looking at 282. With Tailwind, we're looking at 564. Wait, why? That seems off. That seems really, really, really off. Why does that seem off to me? If speed is 0, let's do -1, and then how is it 564? That doesn't make any sense. Like 282 is, for some reason, 846. Is the calcs off? This is why I use 3 of them, just because of the fact that like one website could have some information and the other website doesn't have the same information. No, that doesn't make any sense. Go to another one. 252, 252, 4, Jolly, speed. Well, Photosynthesis activates, so that's that. Tailwind. Okay, that's a little bit more of a feasible number. 188 times 2 brings it up to 376 with photosynthesis being activated, so it's auto selected, where attack gets boosted, so our knockoff acrobatics combo gets to do a lot of hits. Now, if this is -1 and this gets +1, that's when we get the 564, because then photosynthesis would have activated with the thing. What happens if I put booster energy in the... Okay, so that's what happens when the booster energy gets calced in. Wait, what? It did it again. Oh yeah, Tailwind's still up. Okay, so booster energy, auto select. If attack is not -1, it goes up quite a bit. And if it does get -1 with Tailwind up, we go to 564 speed. That's a lot. That is absolutely a lot. If it goes up and the booster energy activates, we still get that +1, which means that we get 846 speed. In Trick Room, we are definitely going last. There's no way about it. But okay, yeah, that's exactly the reasons why I wanted to look. Yeah, 188 before anything comes up, and then Tailwind doubles that. And then if we do get, for some reason, hit with anything monstrous like a attack drop, and speed goes up to 500. 500. That is insane. But with the -1, I'm not doing like hardly any damage. So, ugh, don't want that either. Anyways, that's it. Let's move on. And that, ladies and gents and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. As you can clearly see, we are at 21,875, 70 battles in, 32 wins, and 38 losses. I do apologize for not being able to play Team B, but I could have sworn I was able to play the team, even though that it's currently registered in the Global Challenge 3. So we'll have videos for that set. I'm not going to promise anything yet, but I do have time to set aside, and I don't want to set myself up for failure because that's what happened last time. Not doing that this time. But yes, Team B will be competing in the Global Challenge 3. It is a best of 1 closed team sheet format, so I'm hoping that this team that I've been playing with and got really good remarks with last time should be able to continue on, and hopefully we get really high up there. That'd be dope. I mean, I'm totally excited for that. But as for today's video, I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed the show. We went 3-2 overall, and some matches were definitely my fault, and then some matches were not so much my fault. I'm just going to take the blame for all of it because I'm the person that's controlling them. They don't control themselves. I control them. So it's definitely my fault. But I'm hoping you enjoy the show nonetheless. If you have, please do me a favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below, as I've asked a few times in this video, and I do reply to any and all comments that you guys leave behind. If you guys want to get in contact with me outside of YouTube, please visit the description to follow me on social media and possibly join the Discord. It is fairly active. I do my best to chime in from time to time and talk about strategies and what I've seen on live streams, as well as the ladder that I do have to work, and work is picking up, so I do answer and chime in as much as I possibly can. If you are a brand new viewer of mine that's on YouTube, please consider watching the playlists at the end card at the end. It's got over 100 videos where you can watch all of the progress that I've made up to this point, and it's got other regulations, I think all the way back to season 4, maybe even season 6, and you can see it all the way up to season 16. That's a long time, if you ask me. And if you're a returning viewer and like what you see, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and you can also hit the notification bell on the right and select it to all. I am currently uploading every day this week, so you guys should have a video from me until the end of the month, and that way we go back over to Mondays through Saturdays. And yeah, that's about it for me. So until I see you guys in the next video, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you then. Till then, take care. I'll see you later. Peace.